And there needs to be a space where we can have these conversations and definitely people who like are high value men, like you said, the pressure is more and they're the bigger targets, right? Because like everyone is coming to them. Women want them, other men, just people want their
Yeah.
money.
This is not for the ladies. I'm sorry. Ladies, you're gonna have to sit this one out. Ladies have been, oh, this is a chance to find a husband. No, let's get your husband right first. Okay.
What up? It's Papa Key, the people's voice. And we in the building with Monarch Edge. Please introduce yourself. Sorry.
Biologist, better known as Franklin Murder from Brooklyn, co-founder of Monarch Edge.
And I am Simi Sola Lowell, one of the co-founders of Monarch Edge as well, and lead strategist for Simi Visuals.
That's amazing. Well, welcome to the people's voice. Now, please explain to everyone what Monarch Edge is all about.
You want me to do it?
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
So it's transformation meets refinement, right? With the age of just like how social media is running and the world is not in such a good place right now when it comes to gentlemen, right? There needs to be a space where there is vulnerability, accountability held, and a chance for them to really have a community that allows them to be more refined, have a space that they can talk about very intimate conversations. Because, I mean, I'm sure there's been a lot of news going on right now, and so many of our men are going through things both mentally, physically, financially. There needs to be a solution. So with the summit, we're putting together an intimate space of men who can really be able to understand how can they improve in their life, right? Solutions that could be made within different pillars. So with the pillars, this includes mental health, this includes physical, this includes legacy and branding. All that plays a big role of how a man should be today.
That's what's up. So I'm going to chime in?
Yeah, of course. In terms of like the four pillars she was referring to, right? You have a lot of men who makes a lot of money, like high value men, but they don't groom themselves. Like, yo, why is it that your nails is dirty or you're not getting facial, you're not getting a proper
Right.
haircut and things of that nature? So we going to further and light things of that nature and add it into the summit so people can understand that.
What was the, the I want to say scenario that really made this like we have to do this now? Like, what was that moment like?
Wow. The scenario for that moment, man, it just like you looked at it with Mr. Coleman, just like you, Keith. I've been knowing you like for like a good 20 years. Mr. Coleman, when we first met, it's all about mentorship.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Coleman. If you mention his name, we gotta give some insight to the audience of who Mr. Coleman is. So start with that.
Well, I'll start with Mr. Coleman. Who Mr. Coleman is? Mr. Coleman is somebody I met like early days, like going on 20 years now when I was modeling for Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. And then he was a photographer at that time. From the photographer, he became a producer for Function Fashion. And then he started working with Jimmy Moyes. Jimmy Moyes, the with a la mode. And then we became cool. He became like the mentor to me, and I became the model and went from the model to a fashion stylist, from a fashion stylist to a designer who I am right now. But he never stopped mentoring. That's why we still working together. It's like, yo, Frank, we got to put this together. A few years ago, we did a photo shoot like for Vogue magazines. Like, you have Donovan Campbell, you have Mr. Coleman, you have Eric Knowles, who's the CEO of Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce. You have Richard Brunson, grandson, he was there. Then you have Mr. Harold. Then you have Stevenson Voltaire, who is the heir of the Voltaire clothing line, right? We had a blast. Then it was like, wow, why we don't take this any further? Then Sammy came and was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys how to do this.
See, it takes a woman to show us, gentlemen, how to get it right.
Coming from a nurturing spirit, right? And even in my part, right? I own my own agency and I've been able to work with various men, both very professional.
Make sure you mention that agency, girl.
Simi Visuals. And I've had the pleasure of working with a lot of athletes like Noah Lyles, Omari Hardwick, Future, the list goes on, and even others that can't be disclosed through this meeting. But what I've noticed is no matter the age, right? No matter the ethnicity, no matter how much money, there are some heavy conversations I've had the pleasure of talking to them about. And when it comes to who do you lean on to? Where are your resources? There is not much, especially being people of color. There is a lot of baggage that you have to carry. You are a father. You are a husband. You are, even in my culture, being Nigerian, the oldest son takes care of everyone in your village, right? And it becomes a point of who's taking care of you.
Wow.
So when we have those conversations, there's so many lack of resources available for them. And so with the pleasure of Franklin and Mr. Coleman, we've been able to really have this elevated idea of where they started and have more pillars that solve that. There's no reason why a man in today is still dealing with suicide, depression, dealing with dying under the age of 30 because of health issues. This is the real pandemic. And we're here to create that solution, that ecosystem to bring light to it.
That's amazing. So let's get to it, man. When can we unveil like when it's happening and everything that's involved with it? How do we register? How do we get involved?
Sammy?
It is going to be on February 28th, Saturday. It's partnering up with Andel Law Firm. They have this beautiful building that's overlooking the city skyline of Aventura. So it's an indoor-outdoor. It's multidimensional. It has such a beautiful feel. We are elevating that space because, Franklin don't do anything simple. So it is not your sit down with like some foldable chairs and some digital screen. It is going to be a dapper experience. We want the men to be dressed up. And of course, you can register at the Monarch Edge on our Instagram, and also the link is there for you to purchase your ticket.
All right. That's what's up. Well, this is exciting. And thank you both and the rest of your team for bringing Child in this one because it is needed. You know what I mean? And there needs to be a space where we can have these conversations and definitely people who like are high value men, like you said, the pressure is more and they're the bigger targets, right? Because like everyone is coming to them. Women want them, other men, just, people want their money.
And just to chime in, this is not for the ladies. I'm sorry. Ladies, you're going to have to sit this one out. We've been pitching and talking to this, and ladies have been, oh, this is a chance to find a husband. No, let's get your husband right first, okay? So
Keith, they want to get one of us high value men. So like she's saying, but she forgot to tell you that we have a VIP welcome dinner as well.
Oh,
too.
nice.
Being taking place at Casa Matilda in South Beach.
So that's separate from
the summit.
From the summit. Okay, gotcha.
So the night before we have the VIP welcome dinner, such as yourself, myself, others, Wayne Massam. You have Jeff Hoffman, who's CEO for Priceline.
Donovan Campbell from WSBN.
Oh yeah, you're having Jawan Strader's embassy. My brothers, 100 Black Men in South Florida will be there. Of course, Mr. Coleman team, the Coleman group. Man, there's a lot of
people. Are people able to buy tickets for that event as well? Do you want to let them know?
Yeah, tell them.
Yeah. So it is a beautiful 5-course meal experience with Casa Matilda, and it's elevated, right? So it's not just about having the summit. We want to continuously build that community, and that also means having social events that allow for that energy to flow. So it's not just a stiff experience the day of. So, of course, we're very intentional about giving you guys an experience that allows you to have that brotherhood. Again, our plan is to expand this onto different cities. Oh, and we have to do it first in Miami, right? We got to do it back home. Yeah.
So that VIP dinner is a men-only event as well?
No, the ladies can come to that.
Okay, then.
Yeah. So you guys can come to that.
The ladies come to that.
Yes.
See, it doesn't stop there because followed by that, we got a podcast coming out. We got a media company coming out. Of course, Sammy being a stylist, me being a legendary stylist,
designer, yeah,
and all that together. You never know. We might put a little mini movie things, little series and all that, but we're not putting all out there yet.
That's what's up. All right, well, let everybody know how they could connect with you.
As for me, you could reach out to me, Franklin Murder, on Instagram, or you call him the Mr. Suavologist, or I don't know. One of the most important thing I gotta bring that out there because Dapper Dan might kill me. I'm the guy that Dapper Dan selected to play him in the movie, so he says that he might make an appearance at Monarch Edge, so we won't know till at the end. So I know I'm not supposed to tell y'all that yet, but I'm just putting out there.
That's huge.
You go to Monarch Edge. Our Instagram is DMonarch Edge. And I live in Monarch Lakes. That says it all.
Let's go, Miramar.
And to just kind of throw in a little bit more to really bring you guys in, it's also going to be a lot of activations that go with that pillar. So we have an esthetician to give you guys, complimentary facials. We're partnering up with Cutting Gallery so the men can also have this barbershop, nice cleanup moment to be, suave while they're there. And also a pop-up experience for, getting a suit. And to really tie it in, we have a sommelier. That's going to be giving this like wine tasting experience during the lunch hour overlooking the city skyline of Aventura. So this is going to be a very interactive, multi-dimensional, multi-generational, inclusive event to enjoy. So we would love to see you guys there.
All right. And please let people know how they can connect with you.
Yeah, on simivisuals.com. And that's also the same handle for IG at simivisuals.
All right. Well, thanks for being the people's voice. We appreciate you so much. All right.
Have
Of
it.
course.
Yeah,
Love,
appreciate
love,
you.
Now
love.
you got to come all dappered up too.
I know that's
know?
right. You get to see the non-hip hop side of Papa Keith.
Yeah.
None of hip hop.
I'll bring a suit
He
for
gotta
you.
let me dress them, y'all. You gotta let.
Oh,
I've been
That'll
trying
be
to.
an
That's my
honor.
brother. Yeah, that's my brother for a long period of time. Like, listen,
set
I
the
gotta dress
tone.
him.
Set the
For
tone.
real,
You know
that'll
what I
be
mean?
an honor. I'll take you up on that. That'll be an honor.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.